Hello there and good morning, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. This is my happy dog. Her name is Stella. She's a 9-year-old Brittany Spaniel. She's starting to get a little gray in the muzzle. That's what happens when you get old, especially in dog years. That's 9 times 4, is that what it is? Or 9 times 7, I forget. Anyhow, that makes her an old dog. And I'm an old dog, and a lot of the cars that I work on are old dogs. It's kind of the theme of what's going on here. I want to show you what's going on with this Renault Le Car. It's a GTL version, which means it's the sportiest version that they made. I've all of a sudden really gotten into it. I don't know why. I shouldn't be. There's plenty of other things that I can focus my attention on. But this car intrigues me, and let's just go through. Before I got it off, so let me back up here. So I wanted to get it, I got it running. Let me back up all the way. I think I've had it 20 years. I got it in a package deal when I bought a Renault 4CV. I don't know if you're or know what that is, but the guy was like, if you take my 4CV, you take the Le Car 2. And I want, I don't know, it was a minimal amount, $300, $400, something like that. They both had titles. Or did they? No, the 4CV did not have a title, and this did. So I've got a title for this because, yes, I do have it licensed. That's the backstory. The car has sat around on my lot for 20 years. Maybe 19, maybe 21. Somewhere in that range. It's roughly 20 years. I'm just busy, and a Le Car was nothing that I really thought that I could invest my time into, but all of a sudden I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it. So Le Car is getting the work done, and trying to convince my youngest daughter this would be a good car for her to drive back and forth to school. So there's another impetus for me to get it going, but it is just beat. I mean, let's go through what I found. So in here, in this well, let me turn the light on here. This was full of dirt up to here. I'm surprised it didn't rust out this whole bottom of the fender. I don't know if somebody took it off road. There's still signs of somebody drove it on dirty roads for a long time. I cleaned all that out. At least 10 pounds per side. Quite an enormous amount. Brake caliper was completely stuck on this side, and the rotor is so thin, like the lip right there is probably a 1/4 inch. I did order new caliper rebuild kits and new master cylinder and new brake hoses. I've got it sitting up here so it doesn't drip. So where do we start? I pulled off the front cover here. If you are familiar with Renaults, you will know the transmission is dead front. The engine is not here. This is the transmission. So I changed the transmission oil. No real shavings. Nothing came out. Notice the shift bushings were completely shot. I made some rubber hoses. So now the shift bushing is tight there, tight here. And then I made a copper bushing to go in there. That was all done. Now we've got precise shifting. That makes me happy. Let's go back up here. We've got a bad bushing on this control arm. If I wiggle it, you can see that or not. This bushing here is bad. I got to see what I can do about that. This exhaust clamp, the exhaust comes through. Oh, here we just disconnect the exhaust. Get back on there. There we go. The exhaust comes out of the engine into this, into the wheel well, and then out the bottom of the car. And of course, that needs to be welded. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to inject grease into my steering boots. They are dry. When I turn the steering wheel left to right, I can feel the pulsing of the ring and pinion, or the 2 drive gears within the rack and pinion, as well as I'm going to inject grease into my CVs. That one's really blown out. And then what else? Oh yeah, let's go to the back here. I fixed the gas line that had come off there. It was allowing vapors directly into the tank. I drained all the rotten fuel out of the tank. I fixed the e-brake. Let's see here. Tightened it all the way up. So we now have an e-brake that functions. That's the trunnion that then goes to both lines, which goes out to the wheels. I fixed the ABS system, which is basically just an axle sensor. As the axle comes down, it means the front of the car goes down, and this reduces braking pressure that was all messed up, so I got that figured out. Oh, you're gonna love this. I've got this addressed. This is my rotten floors, only on the passenger side. I don't know. I got the carpet out. Show you inside here. I'm gonna cut this here like this and around, and we're gonna put a new floor pan in this side just for safety purposes. What else we got going on? I want to buff the body, just make it shine, make this Le Car Le beautiful once again. And that's really all I'm going to do, I think. There's going to be more, of course, but I hope the fuel level sensor in the tank isn't gummed up. I don't know about that yet. I'd love to have a working fuel gauge. If my kid's going to drive it, she will run it out on empty, run it to empty, and that will conjure up a dad visit to come rescue, and I don't want to do that. So, oh, ignition switch. So I've got that at the locksmith, getting a key made for the doors and the ignition on it. So that's a lot. That's a ton, and I'm sure it's going to need more, but that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm probably going to cut the floor today, put the tires back on, and roll it outside and wait for parts to arrive, and then see if I have the energy to put it all back together. That's the plan. In the meantime, let's go back out here as a parting gift. You guys are going to come with me. We're going to pet my dog, Stella. Did you hear your name? I think you did. You're a good puppy. I love my dog. You want to lay down? You want to show everybody your belly? Oh, you're getting your winter fur. It's coming back. I see that. Oh, you're so happy. What a good puppy you are.